Folks, your old pal Dash V here. Today, we're going to be working on Godzilla Premium. Specifically, we're going to take this boring old start button and we're going to replace it with something that's just a little more fancy. These particular start button mods that you're seeing today are by Rocket City Pinball. You can check them out on Facebook. You can also see their shop on Pinside. So they make lots of start button caps in different varieties. Godzilla, Mandalorian, TMNT, just to name a few. Now, I didn't get paid for this in any way. I saw them, they look cool for the games that I have. So I decided to buy them and give them a shot. 2 out of 3 looked amazing so far, Mando and TMNT. So I love the one that they did for Godzilla. Check out how 3D that is. So I figured, why the heck not? So also, I thought it'd be really cool to do a video for you folks and show you, but you decide. Some people like mods, some people don't. I'm assuming if you're this far into the video that you're somebody who at least likes to check them out. So let's move on with the actual install. The tools needed for this will be some form of adjustable wrench and a mini flathead screwdriver. Now, it is technically possible, depending on the pin, that you can just open the coin door, reach back there, unbolt the start button, pop it out, and do everything I'm about to show you. But I'm gonna pull the glass and lift the playfield so I can show you some better angles of what it is we're working on and where it is that we're reaching for. Also, sometimes the start button is so torqued down in there that you really do need a wrench to get in there and loosen it up. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop it. I'm gonna skip forward on the lifting of the playfield and the pulling of the glass. You can check out one of my other videos for how to do that. We're just gonna get right into it. With the playfield lifted and the power off, now we can get access to the start button very easy. It's right here at the tippity top. I'm gonna show you a better angle of this. So the start button back end mechanism is right here. In this case, there's a white kind of bolt on here, but in yours it might be black. There's also a micro switch controller with some wires and everything. Very, very important. You do not need to disconnect any of these wires. You do not need to uncouple the micro switch controller. What you want to do is grab gently by the micro switch, turn it counterclockwise, and it will pull right out. So next we're going to unbolt the white bolt here. Like in your case, it might be black or something, but so we're going to take this off, just set it down. The start button at this point will just pop straight out. Okay, so this is the whole assembly that we have. And you're going to want to be careful because there's a spring in there that you can lose if you're not careful. You'll notice that there's 2 tabs here. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pop this start button out. We're going to then remove this plastic cover and we're going to remove the start portion and we're going to replace it with this. So to proceed with removing this, you're going to take these 2 tabs and push them inward. And as you're doing that, you're going to want to push forward just a bit. And now you can see that whole assembly comes out. And like I said, be careful, there's a spring there. You might want to take it out and just set it aside for now so it doesn't go flying off someplace else. You can also go ahead and set this down. This is the part where you may find that you need a flathead screwdriver. This plastic is going to be on there a little bit rather tight, but we'll see what we can do. We're going to see if we can get in to this lip here and see if we can pop this out. Now I'm noticing that this particular flathead tip is pretty thick, so I'm going to try to swap this out for a smaller one. Something like that might work a little bit better. The thing you want to be careful of is that it's really easy to just start gouging up the plastic. I like to have it on hand just so that I can revert it back to original design if I want to. So you're not going to pop it off all at once. There's a little bit of a circular lip there that kind of pushes and snaps this in place. So what you want to do is just lift it up and over that just a bit and kind of go around the plastic. Again, the smaller the screwdriver, the easier it is to kind of get in there, but then the negative to that is it's easier to put more stress on the plastic and crack it and break it. I have seen on a few of these plastics where I do have to deal with a crack in at least one area to get enough in there to pop it out. Sometimes they pop right off. It really is a mileage may vary thing. This is honestly the most lengthy and difficult part of it. You want to be careful not to hold by these two tabs. You'll be tempted to do that, but it's really easy to snap these. So it's better actually that you snap this green plastic here than you snap. If you snap these, your reinstall is going to be bad. If you snap this, you're going to put the start button itself and this plastic protector there. You're going to be putting those back in the coin box for later. So don't worry too much if you break the plastic cover. We'll try not to, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Look at that, I almost got it. Almost got it. You want to get up in there, and then you want to pry away. See that? You want to go to another part and pry away. Going a little bit more, pry away. We're almost there. Might just be able to pop it. There we go. We're home free, and we didn't break it. We didn't break any of it. So now we're good to go. In fact, I'm going to just put those in the coin box. All right, now the next part's pretty straightforward. You just take the cap and pop it on. Simple. Now, with the cap popped on, you want to go ahead and take the spring, place it in between the two prongs, pop your start button in, and push the button through. Now, you're going to want to make sure that the start is facing up. You should just be able to twist it, rotate it lightly. It won't lock into place upright like the original start button does. Now, you're going to want to actually bolt it in. Take the light and switch, and you want to kind of bring it in at a rough angle, and then so it just goes all the way in, and then turn it toward yourself if you're in the cab like I am. So you want to turn that clockwise if you're looking that way. So, and there you go. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and close up this playfield and give it a shot, huh?
I've just been handed a bulletin. We have just learned that Godzilla has made landfall.
And folks, that about wraps it up. That's all it takes to add a newer, flashier, fancier start button to your pinball machine. Check out Rocket City Pinball on Facebook or on Pinside or rocketcitypinball.com. They have their own installation videos, and you can see the entire selection that's constantly growing of the different start buttons that they have for different pinball machines. Also, the ones that you saw here come in different varieties, styles, and flavors, even for those machines. They've got about 4 or 5 different Godzilla, Mando, and others that you can choose from. So you can really kind of dial into what you've done with the color theme, or maybe the premium or the LE or the Pro. Sometimes they'll do different things with the art package that maybe different buttons might pop more with your game. So check them out and make it your own. And if you like the video that you saw here, give me a like, give me a subscribe, right? Maybe even consider clicking that notification button just so you can see when new videos come out. If you guys really enjoy the videos that you're seeing, I'm more than happy to keep them coming. So let me know in the comments. Also, if there's other mods that you want to see me explore and try out and talk about and do videos for, let me know. And you guys know I got no problem talking. But until then, take care and enjoy yourself some pinball.